This is the newest scooter from Pride Mobility. This is called the Revo 2.0. Now, Pride Mobility had a Revo 10-15 years ago, and a lot of people loved it. It was not nearly as good as this one, and they came out again with another Revo. This one here is just fantastic. This is really going to be one that I'm really going to enjoy selling because it has so many good features. The first thing is this 2.0 is a portable scooter. The nice thing about it is it does have a 375-pound weight capability. 375-pound weight capability. Another benefit of this scooter, it has a swivel seat. And the lever on this one, most levers are here, but on these ones, the lever is in the front. Push the lever up, right here. And the seat on this chair is a high quality seat. It's not leather, but it feels like it. It's 20 inches by 18 deep, which is nice. Most of these seats usually are 17, 18. This is 20 by 18 deep. It's a flip down seat. The arms are adjustable up and down. And these arms can also go out, which is very nice. So this is what they did already with this one. They made a larger seat for it. And I'm going to bring the seat back forward. It also has compartments under the seat. If you open this up, you'll see you have a compartment here and you have one on the opposite side also. You have two compartments. Another thing about this scooter is the color is fantastic. It does have solid wheels. This is the four-wheel version. It has 3x8 solid tires. These are 3x8 solid tires with aluminum rims. They're really sharp-looking rims. This blue color is very, very sharp. It's a very appealing color. So you've got a really sharp color. You've got rims that are 3x8. This scooter also has suspension. You can't see it here. We might be able to see it in a few minutes when I take it apart. But it has a huge shock, the same shock you would find on the heavy-duty power chairs. It's in the back. It's halfway in the middle right here by the motor and the transaxle. So it has suspension for the back. It also has, on this scooter, a basket, and it comes with a charger. And when you take your charger, you plug your charger right on the side of the scooter right here where my hand is. The cord, plug it on the side, you can charge it there. Another good thing about this scooter is you can also charge your batteries from here. So if you wanted to charge it from here, you can also do it from here, or you can do it from the side. So your charger will go both places. The basket is removable. Very easy. I would always recommend removing the basket when you're traveling, especially if you have it behind your car, because I have seen these baskets bounce down the road and they don't bounce very good. So take your basket off when you're going down the road. The scooter itself, I'm going to bring it forward, does have headlight. So I'm going to put the headlight on and turn the light off. So you can see the headlight over here. So you have a real nice headlight for nighttime, LED lights. And if you flip the button the other way, then you have a light under here for your floor. So if you're in your house or you're somewhere where it's dark but you don't want to have, you just want to have just around you on the floorboard, you have a light under here too, an LED light. So it only has front light. It does not have rear lights. So this scooter comes with lights. It does have an eco button on here, so if you hit the eco button, I'm assuming your batteries will last longer. You've got two keys with it, and this is the Europa tiller, which means with this type of tiller, if you get closer, I can show you right here. With this type of tiller, you can have one hand. You can drive this scooter going forward this way or backward this way. So you can drive this scooter only with this one side. If you only have a right hand, or if you have the left hand, again, you can go forward, reverse, and you can drive it this way or this way. So this type of tiller is nice because you have a place to rest your hands on both sides, so your hand don't get tired just holding it on to the throttle. The front tiller, this is called a tiller. The front tiller is adjustable depending how tall and what size you are. So if you want to adjust the tiller, there's a handle right here that you unscrew, and you can go this far forward, or if you need to bring it down for transportation, you would drop it on your seat. If you're transporting on your car, you would just kind of do it this way on your lift, put your cover. So that's the way you would do it if you transport your scooter. Just try to make it more aerodynamic. So I'm going to re-tighten this up. Now, I'm going to turn the power back on. This scooter here is only 21 inches wide. From here to here, it's 21 inches wide. So you got to remember, that's the width of the base. So yes, 21 inches. If you have a 22-inch door, it should go through your door. But if you look at your seat, this arm is above the wheel. So even though the scooter is 21 inches, with this large seat on there, technically, the width is 24.5 inches. So a little misleading. It is 21 inches from here to here. I'm getting 20 now, but it's about 21 inches. But right here, it's 24.5 inches. So you really need 25 inches if you're going through a door. I'm just giving you a heads up on that. It comes with all the manuals you'll ever need, all the instruction on this scooter right here. I'm going to bring it back. We're going to look at the back right now. This is the back of the scooter right here. Oh, so every time you move the scooter back or forward, so if I'm moving forward and it stops and I move it back, whenever I'm moving the scooter, you will have LED rear lights on here. So there is LED lights when you're moving, only when you're moving. This is your neutral, so if you ever have to push the scooter, push the lever forward. Always turn your power off. I should know better. Turn your power off, and then you can roll the scooter very easily. Put it back into gear, and now you're back in gear. Turn your power back on. Back here, you've got anti-tip wheels, which is very nice to have, anti-tip wheels. And you have a reinforced bumper here, so if you back up into the wall, you're not going to damage the plastic shroud on your scooter. Now we're going to talk about taking this scooter apart. You have to open your baskets. You can't leave the baskets shut. Open them up on both sides, and then raise your handle here. Grab your seat. You can see the handle right here, and I'm pushing back. Grab your seat and it's off. Now we're going to take the batteries out. There's 2 batteries. Like the old Revo, grab your battery, pull straight out. Pull the left one out first. Pull the left one out, and it's about 25, 28 pounds. The battery is in the casing, so if you need to order new batteries, you have to open the casing. There's about 8 screws all the way in the bottom. It comes apart like an egg in 2 pieces. This is your second piece. Again, 27, 28 pounds. The back, when you take the back apart, it's an easy touch. Just pull the handle up, grab your pull, pull it apart. How simple is that? Now let's look at the base. So let's look under here real quick. See if we can see under here what I was talking about. Alright, so now you can see the shock right here. This shock is adjustable by turning this lever. You can adjust the suspension on this scooter. This scooter, by the way, has a heavy-duty motors. I can just tell by looking at the motor. It's a 4-brush motor. That's a heavy-duty motor. Transmission, no belt, no chain directly to the wheels. So now we've got the rear taken apart. Now this is probably going to be your heaviest piece right here. So this piece right here, it doesn't show me in the manual, but I would say that this piece right here is probably 35 to 38 pounds right there. Now the front end, take your basket off, unscrew your tiller, let it go all the way down. You can go all the way to the floor, but I like to keep it 1 inch off the floor. Now your tiller is still turning right here, okay? This is called the tiller. There's a lock in the front. You can turn the lock over and it locks the front wheel. So this would be your second piece, all in one piece. And this one here, this is probably going to be close to 40 pounds. So it is a take-apart scooter, but because it has a 375-pound weight capability, the parts are a little bit heavier because you have a super large motor in this thing, a 4-pole motor here with the suspension, direct transmission on this part right here. So this is about 38 pounds. And this is close to 40, 42 pounds. I might be off a few pounds, but I'm pretty good at what I say. So this is going to be about 42 pounds, 38 pounds. The battery box are about 25, 28 pounds each. The batteries itself are 25 pounds, but I think the box will weigh about maybe 26 pounds each box. The seat is probably going to be, the seat on this chair, 28, 30 pounds at the most. So this is your front end. And let me just look at the bottom while we have it here, so we can look at the bottom of this scooter here. You see your 8-inch wheels in the front, you see your base really well put together. So when you put it back together, we're going to start back putting it together. We're going to raise the tiller up to this point. Now remember, if you don't unlock your tiller, you'll be driving straight all day, and that's not going to be fun. So unlock your tiller right here so your wheels start turning. If you don't, you're going to be a good driver. Then you're going to take your back rear, and you're going to hold it this way. And you can see back here, there's a hook here and here. You want those to wind up in here. So it should drop right in there pretty easily. Now that I say that, it's already back together. So it's all snapped together. Remember, the left battery comes out first. So, but when you put it back together, let me lock this up a little bit better. When you put it back together, you're going to put the right battery in first now. So you're going to put this one in first, and it just snaps into there. Then you're going to put your left battery on top of your right battery. So when you put it back together, it's the opposite. When you take it apart, you take the left battery out first. When you put it back together, you put the right battery in first because they have to interlock. And you'll see, if it doesn't lock, then you're doing it backward. So it's already locked. This seat post right here, let me do it this way. If you need more height on the seat post, you have a bolt right here. So by undoing this bolt, you can raise this post. You have holes right here. You can go up another, I would say another 3 inches probably. So this pole goes up and down. So when you receive your scooter and you think the seat is too low or too high, this is where you would adjust it. So right battery in first, left battery in second when you put it back together, and it just snaps together. Power is back on. When you put the seat on, I would advise that you put it in this way so you can see your post. So hold the handle down when you put it back on. Hold the handle down, you can see your pole, you can see where the hole is. Go right on top of it. And it's automatically locked. Shut your compartments. Put your seat back up. Put your basket back on. And you're ready to go again. So this scooter will give you about, it has 2 batteries in here. They're U1 batteries. So they'll give this scooter, according to the manual, it'll give you about 13.5 miles on a battery charge. That's depending on the weight of the user, where you're driving it. 13.5 miles. It does come with a charger. It does have suspension. It has headlights. It has an adjustable speed button right here on the dashboard. It has a battery indicator like all scooters have there. So if you're looking for a really nice take-apart scooter and you can handle the pieces like I did, this is a really nice one. You wouldn't have to have a lift. But if you like this but you don't want to take it apart, you can still get a lift and put this on the lift, and it's very easy to carry. So another thing about this scooter that I forgot to mention, it has right here on the frame little hooks right here where you can tie your scooter down to your lift. There's one here, you can see the little symbol there for the hook. You can hook your scooter to your lift and tie it down there. There's also 2 in the fronts. 2 in the back. You can see right here where it says hook and hook. So you have 2 in the front, 2 in the back, so you can tie your scooter down to your lift. So this is the Pride Revo 2.0, the newest model that Prime Mobility came out with on this type of scooter. And I personally really like this one. So if you're looking for this one, I only have it in new right now, so you'd have to go to my page under Prime Mobility New Scooters and find this one. And we can ship it directly to you, to your house, or if you're local, you can come right over here and pick it up or try it out locally. Pride Revo 2.0, ready to go. You can feel the suspension on this scooter when I went through the grass and I came off to the pavement. 5 miles an hour is about the top speed of this scooter. Very easy to drive. Has a pretty decent turning radius for a 4-wheel scooter. It has a 52-inch turning radius, so it takes 52 inches to turn it around, or you just saw me do it, that's the space it takes. Great suspension, sharp looking scooter. This is going to be a hot one. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We are a family-owned business for over 20 years. Thank you for watching this presentation. We have several other models available. If you have any questions, please call the number below, 800-677-6293. Thank you again for watching.